What is up, awesome people, and welcome back to a kind of miscellaneous, but at the same time should be Trivia Tuesday video, which by the way will return eventually, but I kind of thought this was a little too major to be part of Trivia Tuesday. Trivia Tuesday is more of a, I kind of lay down the facts that are well known. But this one I kind of feel isn't a very well-known fact because I didn't even know this existed until I was fiddling around with Pokémon Stadium because I just had a massive panic attack thinking, oh my god, I'm gonna have to wipe Pokémon Yellow once again. And also, by the way, I do apologize for a major absence from my channel, but this particular game you are watching is the main reason why I've been so absent. It's been the pain in my backside, it's been the bane of my existence now for about a couple of months. This and Pokémon Yellow have been the bane of my existence. So I'm going to go through and explain why that's been the bane of my existence, and at the same time I'm going to go through and explain something I just discovered that, as I said, I didn't even know this existed. So it's going to be interesting to see how many other people knew about this particular thing and if it's going to be able to help anyone. And by the way, this video and factoid is only towards the hard copy of Pokemon Red, Blue and Yellow, and of course Pokemon Stadium, considering the fact that the virtual copies don't communicate with Pokemon Stadium, which is a huge shame. I really do hope they do something with that with the Pokemon Nintendo Switch. So first things first, I got a handout is there will be some graphical glitches with Pokemon Stadium because my capture card doesn't work with the N64 for some odd reason, and to be more precise, it doesn't work with Pokemon Stadium. So now I have to go and try and find a capture card that works with the N64 and Pokemon Stadium. Once that's done and a few other things get done with Pokemon Yellow, I should have the Pokemon Stadium Let's Play back and running, which is going to be really awesome and less stress off my back too. Okay, so I got my Pokemon Yellow in the transfer pack as well. Now, the first thing is first, I should probably explain what's going on with Pokemon Yellow. As I said, I've had corruption after corruption with this game. Because of whatever reason, I don't know why it's corrupting, and I've got a Mega Saver to try and stop that, and I've had the Mega Saver even blow up as well, but here I go rambling on and ranting about all the problems I've had with Yellow. Here we go, I can't speak English, pretty normal for my videos, aren't they? So yeah, this has decided to turn up and decide to step me in the foot like a bunch of Legos. Okay, so, looks pretty normal. You load up Pokemon Yellow. It works fine, it says there's continue, there's a save file. I mean, heck, that's the best thing that can happen. I mean, I've loaded up Pokemon Stadium and it says no save file found, which is the worst scenario for me. Okay, so we're currently in box number 1. This is where the issue is. So if I go withdraw, there is no Pokemon, but that's what the normal eye sees. When you actually scroll down, yes, there is an underflow glitch, which means there is currently Missingnos in my box. And I've got to put this out in the front now. The only glitch I've done on Yellow, and I've actually shown it off as well in my Virtual Console livestream and in my GameCube run-through of Pokemon Yellow, the only glitch I used was the Mew glitch, which doesn't cause this, by the way. Something else has caused this, and I've got no freaking clue what caused this at all. This could be caused by multiple things. It could be caused from like some type of corruption with a save, or something's gone wrong when I've swapped boxes over. It could be absolutely anything. I mean, heck, well, I've seen weird things happen with this bloody game. Between putting it in the transfer pack and seeing it corrupt, putting it in the Mega Saver can corrupt it as well. A whole bunch of other things. Even putting it in the wrong way can corrupt this bloody game. So yes, there is currently Missingnos in my game. So that's what we're looking at and we're trying to fix. So originally I thought, oh god, I'm going to have to like delete my game once again, which is a bit of a bummer considering the fact I've already put another 100 hours into this game trying to recover my last corruption, which was at 250 hours. So I didn't really want to be doing that after spending so long trying to get this game back up. And also the fact as well, considering I've had a Missingno glitch happen as well, means my whole box once corrupted. I've lost all of my EV trained Pokemon for Stadium, which is really, really annoying. That's a lot of hours down the drain. So I was like, okay, what can I do to fix this glitch? There is an 8F glitch I can do to erase all of box 1. I was like, I don't really want to do another glitch because that can also cause my whole game to blow up as well. So I was like, okay, let's just load it up in Stadium and see if I can do something via Stadium. Which turns out to be my saving grace. So there's a few things that Missingno does on Stadium. So if we throw it into the Pokemon Lab and go check box and bring it up. Oh look, there's the physical embodiment of Missingno. It's a substitute doll. Who would have thought the substitute doll was actually Missingno? So this is the same in Pokemon Stadium 2 as well, I do believe. The substitute doll apparently represents Missingno if you do manage to get a physical embodiment of Missingno over onto that as well. So that happens in Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Apparently there is a way of making you able to transfer a Missingno over to Gold, Silver, and Crystal. That's what I've read anyways over on the, things like glitch laboratories and all that for Gen 1 and Gen 2. But yes, we've answered the question, what exactly is Missingno? It's a substitute doll. So this is what it looks like in the Pokemon Lab. There is my Mew. So who would have thought my box 1, which doesn't have the Mew, isn't corrupted, yet box 2 is. So as I said, it's not Mew that's caused it. I've got no idea what's actually caused this glitch. Alright, so I will go through as well. I'll just show what it looks like in free battle, because apparently in free battle I do have Pokemon, even though my Pokemon Lab says I don't have Pokemon. So if I quickly load up free battle and go battle, and then go to my Pokemon Yellow, we'll see there's my 2 Nidoqueens and Nidoking that I just transferred over from another game to try and level them up and EV train just a little bit quicker. But if we go, there we go. Apparently I have a level 1 Zapdos, a level 1 Hitmonchan, a level 1 Golduck, level 100 Golduck in the box. And that's interesting because I don't have a Golduck. I have a Hitmonlee, not a Hitmonchan. And Zapdos, it doesn't have any moves, so that's definitely a Missingno. As I said, I do have a Zapdos, but it's level 50 in my knowledge. So that means I'm going to have to go trade a Zapdos from another game of mine and hope it's got the right DVs to match. So that's interesting. They're the Pokemon I apparently have. Even though it's whole box of Missingno. So apparently they're the glitched Pokemon. So how do we go about fixing this? Because obviously I can't use box 1 at all because it's corrupted. I can't put Pokemon in there without them corrupting themselves. And a few other mischievous things that can happen with this game. So anyways, let's go back into the Pokemon Lab and let's actually try and remove these Pokemon. I was thinking, okay, well I can't release them on Pokemon Yellow. If I actually did on Stadium, it would crash Stadium as well. So I don't really want to do that and have to like completely reload everything on the Mega Saver. So I was like, what? Can I actually release these on Stadium? Let's go release there. And there we go. It asked, do you want to release this Pokemon? Yes. And oh my dear God, it actually released. Stadium is more powerful than Missingno, confirmed. I didn't know this. I read nowhere on the internet that you can actually do this. So there we go. Pokemon Stadium can release Missingno, confirmed. Oh my God, this is so awesome, which means if this ever happens again, all I gotta do is whack it into Pokemon Stadium and release them. And you get the cutest bye-bye ever. I swear to God, they seriously need to port this to the Nintendo Switch. I want Pokemon Stadium on the Switch. I want it to have capabilities with the Virtual Console on the 3DS as well. That would be so awesome, and I wouldn't have to spend so long doing this with a hard copy. So yes, the day-old question, how do you get glitched Pokemon on Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow? The answer is with Pokemon Stadium. If you've done this on a Virtual Console, however, you just have to wipe your entire game, unfortunately. There's no way to fix that, I do believe. But yeah, there we go. Box 1 is now clear of all Pokemon, which means, as I said, I've lost all of my Pokemon that were originally in Box 1, which by the way wasn't a lot because I happened to have traded them over to another game. I don't know if I actually have lost my Zapdos. I can't remember if I did trade Zapdos over to my other version of Pokemon Yellow or to Red or Blue. I'm really hoping I did because it's going to be really annoying if I actually did lose Zapdos because it means, as I said, I'm going to have to get trade from another game and hope that it's got the right DVs I need. So if we now load up the Pokemon Yellow save file onto the Game Boy Tower, we should still have a continue on the screen. It shouldn't have blown up my game, and we should also get a message saying that there's no Pokemon available in Box 1, whereas before, as I showed, you could scroll into Box 1, even though there was a cancel button, but there was still 3 mysterious Pokemon in there which we couldn't access. Also, by the way, if I ever clicked cancel as well on Box 1, instead of hitting B, it would have crashed the game as well, because that was actually a Pokemon as well. It was just an overlay glitch effect. Okay, so now we're going to boot up our Box 1, and yes, I did manage to load the game, withdraw, and there we go. What? There are no Pokemon here? There we go, we fixed the Missingno glitch, and as I said, this can only be done on a hard copy of Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, and using Pokemon Stadium. There we go. Hope you guys learned something new, and if you guys did know about this, oh well, at least I brought it back to light, I guess. Okay, so that's pretty much all from me. As I said, I do apologize for my lack of videos from me as well, but as I said, this has been the biggest bane and of my existence. It's been the biggest pain in my rear side as well. You can kind of see why, between corruptions of my game and then just Missingno glitches coming up and making me have a complete heart attack and panic attack as well, thinking, oh dear God, I've lost everything. I actually nearly went and restarted my whole entire gaming, and as I said, after doing 100 hours, that would have been complete heartbreak. So I've got to now go through and re-catch those Pokemon that I lost, re-EV train them, which isn't so annoying because I can just use Cerulean Cave and experience all on my other game as well. So I do have backups luckily, but it's still going to be a big pain in the ass if I have lost any legendary Pokemon that I can't catch again. At least I still have Mew. That's all that really matters. I still have Mew. But anyways, until next time, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!